Welcome back. If you've seen Bridesmaids or the popular Freaks and Geeks, then you are familiar with Paul Feig's work.
Yeah, his latest movie, The Heat, was just released on Blu-ray and DVD. I got the chance to speak with him via satellite about his experience making this film. Take a look. Well, this is a big thrill for me here this morning on Local News Today. Paul Feig is joining us via satellite. Paul, good morning. Now, I want to mention you're a writer, producer, director, actor, and you also did some stand-up comedy. Is that all right?
Yes, I'm a quintuple threat, if you will. I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, I like to think. Yes, I was a stand-up comedian back in the 80s.
How about that?
And it was laid a good base for my career in comedy.
And obviously now you're the director of The Heat, a wildly popular movie with Sandra Bullock and also the very funny Melissa McCarthy. Tell us about the experience of working on this film.
So much fun. I mean, when you get those two women who are just hilarious and hugely talented, and I had this amazing script that was sent to me from this writer from Parks and Rec, Katie Dippold. That was great. So, I mean, all the elements were there. It was just up to me to screw it up. Unfortunately, I think I got away with it.
Yeah, I think it turned out really well. How much money did you guys make? $218 million? That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, actually, worldwide, I think we're up to like 224 million. So,
hey, even better.
Yes, we're a money-making machine, my friend.
To tell me a little bit about the plot line for the folks who haven't seen it, but we don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, I mean, the basic thing is it's a female-based buddy cop comedy. You know, much along the lines of Rush Hour and Lethal Weapon. But we have two very funny women on a very real adventure in real danger. But you're gonna laugh a lot. And there's everything. There's dancing. There's danger. There's swearing. There's everything. Everything you could ever want. And now, with the Blu-ray, there's also tons of extras that you can see of outtakes from the set, and you know, these two women are so funny when they work, and we generate so much extra material that we cut together a lot of extra reels of just really funny stuff. And then there's 5 commentary tracks also, one by the Mystery Science Theater 3000 original guys.
Really?
So they
That's
make
pretty
fun
cool.
of the movie. That's how confident I am in my abilities. I can let them make fun of me.
You will let them make fun of it on the DVD. That's pretty funny.
Yes, exactly. I loved it. I'm such a fan of that show, and so it was really a thrill to have them go at us.
That's a very funny show as well. Now, I've heard a lot about some of the outtakes and stuff that Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy were very funny, so it's exciting, I think, to get to see all of that on the Blu-ray.
Yeah, you know, it's exciting because when, as a filmmaker, before DVDs, you'd have all these extra scenes and jokes, and you're like, oh, we can't put them in, but nobody's ever going to see them, so you just kind of fight to leave them in the movie, and then the movie would be too long. But so what's great about DVD now is you go like, you know what, we'll just put it on the extras, and so you can enjoy it without, you know, getting in the way of the story in the actual film.
A lot of folks may not know something else I want to talk to you about, the very popular show Freaks and Geeks. You were involved with that. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I created that show. It was based on my childhood growing up in Michigan, and I'd seen so many kind of high school shows and movies, and they were always about the popular kids or about the cool kids. And I thought, let's make a show about my group, which was, we were kind of the geeky guys, and then I was friends with all the burnouts too, because we were all met in drama club, and yeah, and we put that together and ended up having this show that didn't last long, but it's still popular today. It still has an audience 13 years later. We're still getting new fans. So it's a thrill, and it definitely spawned the careers of, you know, Seth Rogen and James Franco and Jason Segel and Busy Phillips and Melissa and Linda Cardellini, not Melissa McCarthy. She was on another show.
There you go. Let's talk about Bridesmaids as well, because you were involved with that too.
Yeah, I directed that movie, and that was a lot of fun. It did really well. You had Kristen Wiig and a group of really funny women, including Melissa McCarthy, who, that was the first time I'd ever worked with Melissa, and discovered just what a powerhouse of comedy she is. And so that's why, after that, we figured we wanted to do another movie together, and when The Heat popped up, I called her up immediately and said, this is the one to do. And I have another movie I'm about to start making next with Melissa again, like a female James Bond comedy. So Melissa's going to be a super spy next. So we got her doing all kinds of stuff.
Sounds great. Looking forward to that. Paul, anything else that you want to share with our viewers here this morning?
I I really hope people get to pick up the Blu-ray, just because, you know, personal interest aside. I just think it's filled with so much funny stuff, and you know, and by supporting the movies that I'm making, you're also supporting funny women. So you know, Hollywood has classically not let funny ladies have their own films for a long time, and now we've proven with Bridesmaids and now with The Heat that funny women can bring a lot of people to a theater. So if we keep doing well, we'll get to keep putting more and more funny women on screen. So support the funny ladies, would you please?
That sounds wonderful. Thanks, Paul. We appreciate your time. Great talking with you. Have a great day. And The Heat is on Blu-ray now, right?
Yeah, it is. Well, actually, it comes out on Blu-ray on the 15th, but
On the
you can get
15th,
it
okay.
digitally online right now.
Very good. Thanks, Paul, for your time. We appreciate it. Great talking with you.
Thanks, Philip. You too. Cheers.
He seemed like he was fun to talk to.
He was hilarious and so nice, and we kind of talked before the interview and stuff about what we wanted to talk about, and he said his family lives in the St. Louis area, so that was cool.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah.
And did you
so
get a
kinda
chance to watch The Heat?
I have. I watched it. It's very funny. Very funny movie.
Yeah, he did send you a few DVDs,
Yeah, well,
didn't you?
and you're going to get to have a chance to win those.
Ooh,
yes, very soon.
not me, but-
Not you. No, no. You can borrow my copy. It's
Yeah,
fine.
thank you. Coming up.